Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? It is... Oh, it's May already. Oh no. It is Friday, May 2nd of 2025. We are back for yet another stream. Goddamn lotion. What the fuck? And it's really early for normal stream time. But we're doing work stuff today, so yeah, real job. I promised a work stream on Sunday? What day was it? Saturday. Whatever the last stream was. And sticking to my word. Yeah. Exonity! Thank you for the resub at 52 months at tier 3. It's great to see you again. Exonity, where's the whiskey? Where's the whiskey? Did you lose your whiskey emote? How you doing? Good to see you again. I appreciate your continued support. And my hands are dry, and I was like, oh, I'll put on lotion. Now I put on lotion, I'm like, oh, I hate this. Why are my hands weird, sticky, gross? I mean, I do not want. There's the whiskey. Let me say hi to everyone who's here. Strange Sorcerer was first today. Hello, hello. Fixter Jake, good to see you again. Hello, hello. Goofball Guinness, welcome to the stream. Boop boop to you as well. Patrick OMG says, yo, yo, hello, streamer and chat. How's it going? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. S1 Cube is also here. Fixture Jake says, I got back from an offsite in Chicago yesterday. Gotta stop drinking at these things. Woo, I can't get over hangovers like I used to. Oh, that is unfortunate. I don't get hangovers, so I just have a good time. Craziest Owl, hello, hello. Good time of day to everyone as well. Musa says, hell yeah, I caught the stream early. Noise, noise, noise. Is Kevin here? Kevin's not here yet. He might be here. I don't know. He hasn't. I guess he showed up on the last Friday stream we did. Frozen Fushin, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I assume you meant fusion, but I'm gonna say Fushin because it's funny. Mama Rolf, hello, hello. Literally sticky keys. Yeah, exactly. Picture Jake says, I used to not, but apparently that left me in the late 20s. Ah. JJMC, hello, hello, how you doing? So fun story, JJMC. I was playing Pokemon Go on Wednesday in Ann Arbor. And there was another account whose name was JJMC, and I was like, it's definitely not my stream viewer, but I found another JJMC. It's like, those don't seem like a very common 4 characters to string together, but alas. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, let's jump into things. So the plan for today's stream is, shit, I got a DM. The plan for today's stream is you're gonna look at my face while I figure out what this message is. Hold on a sec. Oh. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine. What the fuck? There we go. Anyway. So the plan for today's stream is I am trying to upgrade a typing library in Sentry, which improved its typing of a particular class, and our shit's broken because we don't properly type things in some places. Well, also it's Django, so there's arguably this is an edge case that's really difficult to type properly because the request object is just this stupid massive god object. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh god, why is get status taking so long? Frozen and mypy. All right, we'll kick that off because it's gonna take a while. Mr. DDN says, hey Anthony, I don't really do Python at all, but I stumbled on your YouTube videos going over your thorough process on solving different issues and think they're golden. Thanks to those. Yeah, no problem. Glad you enjoy them. That's why I upload them, because I feel like they're good ways to watch a debugging process and see how I go through things. And sometimes you learn stuff, and yes, most of them are Python, but some of them are not. And Yeah, I feel like there's always something for somebody in every video I try and upload. Take it easy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Might take forever, so yeah. Thought process. Oh, thought process. There we go. I was like thorough process, thought process. Yeah, I guessed the wrong word. Hi, Carolbot. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Barely Usable says, does Sentry mostly use Django? So Sentry is, in theory, a bunch of different services. The main repo, Sentry, get Sentry, is a giant Django app. So I guess the answer is sort of yes, but there's also other services, like Relay is a big REST application. There's Snuba, which is, I want to say Flask. I don't remember though. Right? You're Flask, right? Right? I don't even know where the damn thing enters. Not there clearly. Probably web views. We'll surely be able to tell from this file. Verkzoig and Flask. There we go. Yeah. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Strange Sorcerer says, why is the org Git Sentry and not just Sentry? I think the original name of the project was Git Sentry. And, well, I don't actually know the history. It super predates me. But, yeah, I think, my guess is the name was taken. And so they went with Git Sentry. And then .io existed, and they bought Sentry.io. And .io might not exist because country codes. But until one of the big players freaks out, we're not going to do anything about switching off IO. But yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm dealing with. Basically, there are... God, how do I explain this quickly? Not that repo, that's the private one. Django HP request. Does it even show up here? No, it does not, because it gets tacked on later. I guess I can show the stubs version of it. Stubs HTTP requests user. Any user? What is that? Auth models, contrib, auth models. Any user. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Baxter Jake, thank you for the resub at 58 months. I was like, COVID counter? No, not again. Oh no, it's just, I see. You're since COVID. Yes, it's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your continued support, Fixter Jake. Always great to see you in chat. Okay, but anyway, the problem is, any user is an alias for user or anonymous user. And if we look at anonymous user, in this file, please be in this file. Yes. ID is none. But if we look at old Django stubs, Django stubs, blah, 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 blah. It used to be, what the fuck is this file? Auth models, 3. It used to be any. And now it is none. And so all of the code that is misusing this is now apparent. And so we gotta fix all these problems, basically. That's what we're dealing with today. We had almost 69 errors, only in 37 files. That's not too bad. There's also something else that we'll have to figure out here. This, I think, is some other problem, but we will fix this too. Bokobellin, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. But most of the ones we're going to try and fix today are these int or none ones all over the place. What a lovely issue to have. Love when third parties break your code. I mean, they don't break the code. The code was wrong to begin with. Like, the type annotations for this are just wrong. So we're going to try and figure out a way to make them not wrong. Because if you look at the code, I mean, the type annotations were adjusted to reflect reality. Like, these are actually none in reality rather than any. We look at this file. Let's go to 1046. Request.user.id. This is either int or none, but it used to be int or any, which was just any. And so get permissions for user. Let's see if this function allows none. Guessing it doesn't. I'm guessing it doesn't. Get grep-l def this. Def this. User ID int. Well, we'll have to check that. User service. Why is it the same implementation twice? I bet this is region and that's control. Okay. Interesting. Very weird that it would be done that way. Well, it's actually oddly satisfying that's in exactly the same place. This is entirely a coincidence, but oh man, that is. Sorry, I'm gonna stop now, but oh, this is the abstract version. Yeah. All right, so we need to find get user, I guess. Oh, fuck me. With a parenthesis. It's probably here. Get user. User ID int. So RPC user. Floating function get user. Where's the floating function? Oh, here it is. User service.get many. Filter user IDs list. So what happens if none gets passed in here? I guess we can figure it out, right? Docker PS. Yeah, things are running. Sentry shell. What could go wrong? From sentry.users.services.user.service import get user. what a fucking stupid module path. Oh, it's typoed it too. User service, user service, user. Okay, this is what I hoped would happen. Oh, never mind. Oh, I don't even know if the makefile works. Because I'm sort of in like a half setup state. I don't know if the database is created. Repo. Exactly, Exonity. Samir, hello. Time to refactor the code. I'm gonna do as little refactoring as possible for this. Because I already have to do lots and lots of refactoring in general. Is any defined as none? Any is anything. It is a... Is it... Hold on. Let me try and remember my type theory. I think it's called a bottom type. Type that is the subtype of all other types. Yeah, the bottom type. It's a slutty little type. It's squishy. It can be anything. Yeah. Logic class PTSD triggered? See, I never took a type theory class, so I don't actually have any of this, like, brain bits. I don't know anything about type theory. That's a lot of migrations? Yeah. And they just keep going. So the good thing is, another thing that I'm working on is to squash the migrations because these take way too fucking long. But it turns out that we've done some nasty things in our migrations. Oh, I don't have it here. We've done some nasty things in our migrations where Django thinks that our tables are different than they actually are. So this is all of the drift between what the migrations think should exist and what the table structure is, including columns that are the wrong type. Well, this one's not a problem. This one, though, it's a text column in prod, but a text array according to Django. This one, it's a varchar 32 according to prod, but it's an unbounded varchar. in the Django structure. So anyway, I got to fix all this drift at some point. I've been slowly working on this, but some of them are a little annoying. This one is actually a big problem. This is a foreign key reference to another table, and the other table's primary key is a big int. So a foreign key from an integer to a big int, that's data loss! Assuming you have anything over 32-bit int, which we might. I don't know though. But yeah, I eventually have to fix all of these before I squash migrations, and then things go real fast. Ragnar Brothel Locked says, was Python your first language that you learned? Do you recommend Python as a first language? My first language, well, I don't know that you would call it a language. The first code I wrote was in TI Basic. You know, the fucking calculator language. I would say my first real language was Visual Basic. Visual Basic 5? 6? Whatever the fucking terrible one was. Then I wrote a little bit of VB.NET. But I think if you want to talk about where I actually learned programming, my first programming language was PHP. That was how I learned programming. But then I wrote a bunch of C#, then I wrote a bunch of JavaScript, and then I went to school. I took my first programming class after being in industry for 2 years in C++. I learned a shit ton of C++. And then I eventually learned Python when I didn't want to be a front-end developer at Yelp. Oh my god, what the fuck? No Sekinti. No Sekinti. I definitely got that wrong. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. My first code in high school was calculator, TI Inspire. Oh, that fancy shit. I was working on a like 80s era calculator. I mean, I wasn't alive in the 80s, but the 83 was already ancient by the time we were using it. Wusa says, I never felt comfortable with Django migrations. I don't find them reliable. Oh my god. I fucking hate migrations. I don't understand why, well, shouldn't grumble about this on stream. They're fucked in various ways. We'll just say that. Let's see, did this trash my tab complete? Oh man, why? Why it trashed tab complete? Gotta do this again. French entry users.services.user.service. Import get user. Get user none. Oh! Whoa! I am surprised. I am surprised that it allows none. Also, do you like how we have get user up here? Get user calls get user. This is user service dot get user. Get user then calls user service dot get many. So it goes back up to here. Well, then eventually there's a concrete implementation, but wait, and that calls get many. What? Anyway, this is all very circular. Crazy Style says all VB versions were terrible. I mean, VB.NET's not the worst. VB6 was, it's like not very great types. Oh, I forgot about Java. I wrote a bunch of Java too for work. In my first programming job. I guess the first code that I was paid for was an XSLT. Yes, that cursed XML transformation language. That is itself XML. Linart says my first language was ActionScript 2.0. Oh. Oh. Okay, so this technically allows none, but I don't really think I want to expand this to allow none because it's probably a programming error. I'm surprised that this works though. You should do XSLT as well. That was the worst. You know, I found it kind of fun. The crazy thing about XSLT is it is super performant. Like, I was using it to transform a CRM contact export to a different CRM system, and man, it ripped through like millions of records in like milliseconds. It was so fast, and this was on like 2001 hardware. Like, it was crazy fast. AbaPieDev, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. All right. Okay, so I don't want to take this approach. We're going to figure out if we can constrain this to being a real user. And I bet we can. Is super user. Okay, if this, you have to be a user for this. Let's figure out what we can do for that. Mr. DDN says, I hated it, but yeah, it was fast. I think the syntax mainly was what put me off. I mean, you have to write XML, so anytime you're writing XML, it's not that fun. Okay, what is active super user? We can probably, oh yeah, we can probably type is this. Yeah. We're going to make some fake bullshit here. I think this is already the fake bullshit, isn't it? Yeah, this is a hack. I don't like this, but it's gonna help us. What are these other ones though? And I know this HP one I wrote, because this is a class name that I would write. Typing only to help with hints for subdomain. Yeah. What is this one though? Did I do this? Fuck, I did. Why? I should have used type ignore. Add mypy plugin for monkey patched HTTP request attributes. No. Gross. I probably shouldn't have used cast here. This is kind of a clever way to do this, but I don't like it anymore. But that was 2023 me. We're a different me now. I think I'm gonna move this type. Maybe this one too. Because I don't want to make a cycle in this model. Alright. Source entry types. Oh, let's. Let's make sure this is up to date and not used in the other repo. Linux says using nano is exotic. It would be exotic, except it's not nano. It's a different third thing. MDS Ubuntu, hello, hello. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Okay, that type is not used there, so we are free to refactor. Why are you making noise? Shut up, water bottle. My desk is wobbling just enough. Request.py. I don't want to condone this behavior, but Jesus Christ, this is a long ass URL here. Why is this request? That's the wrong request. You know what? Maybe we're just gonna leave that alone. We're just gonna leave this one here. I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. It's Nano with a typo. It's true. Oh, you're trying to set the theme. Oh, do we have a new theme now? Wait, it didn't work. Why didn't it? Oh. Yeah. So Right. This is the theme you tried to set. Okay, we're gonna... Damn it, I should disable that for this theme stream. Alright, we're gonna manually enable your theme. Hold on a sec, Venux. Where is this? Config, babby, theme.json. Copy it out of the VM. I'm doing so much work for you. You better appreciate this shit. Open a new window. Move this to here. And then go here, and then copy this theme to config babby theme.json, and then pkill dash user one babby. Wow, new theme. Wow, look, it updated live. You don't have to. No, we did it. We did it. We did it. Using babby is exotic as well. Yeah, using a text editor that I wrote is about as exotic as you're gonna get. Sentry.users.models.user import user. Phoenix, thank you for the resub with Prime at 6 months as well. And that gets you a fancy new badge. Thank you for your continued support. I hope you're doing great. Imported but unused. Oh yeah, because we copied the other one. Yes, yes. Okay. This seems... I hate it. But we're gonna use this. Is super user something? Is... I don't remember what the function was called. Active super user, this one. So we're going to use type is and from sentry.types.request import HP request with user. Maybe I should make this a PyI file. Nah. Is active super user. Type is HP request with user. It should allow us to narrow to super user. Pretty sure you can't be a super user unless you're logged in. So now, we take that file that was failing, this one, it should be, well, I don't think it's gonna be passing now. Unless mypy, PyTest? What am I doing? Unless mypy is smart enough to know that an assignment of a boolean and then a branch on that boolean narrows it, but I don't think it's smart enough for that. We probably have to move the call. I think it just decays to bool on the assignment. I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong. Okay, I'm not wrong. I am not wrong. Dry considered bad. And now mypy should be happy with this. Why are you mad? Huh. Are you happy now, mypy? Why is it taking so long? Hello? Excuse me, mypy. Why are you still enter none? 145. What? Oh. This is the same code but copy pasted. Oh wait, this is a different file. What? 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 This is the same. What? This is like literally copy paste of what we just looked at. Very confusing. Actually, this is true. Suspicioso. Did I just not save in a file? This is that file. It's the same file. Well, now I'm just confused. Shrugs? Well, we fixed that file. On to the next one. What do we got for this one? Wrong machine? Oh. No? That would be a good guess, Imperial Q. But no, these are all the right machine. Very strange. Very strange. I don't know. World may never know. Just gonna ignore it. This one should already be fixed. Should already be fixed. Why is mypy so slow today? Hooray. 119. Oh, this one's gonna suck. Member ID equals me. Why does this function take request? For not a good reason. Oh, am I a time traveler again? Fucking A, I am. Let's fix that. AWZ, hello to you as well. Elfenrod, thank you for the resub at 31 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well, and we're back in the present time. Thank you for that, Easy Light. Also good to see you again, Easy Light. That's not what I wanted. Get member? Is that what it's called? Get grab def get member. Dash capital E. Okay, you are defined in several places for some reason. Get member. Do you use request other than request.user.id? No. What about you? No. Okay, so we can refactor this function to not take request. That helps us. Django and typing, I feel your pain. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Oh, this is another version of this. This one also doesn't need request, so why does it take request? Annoying. So let's fix this to take user instead of request. And that will... who's the caller of this? Get member. This function has been problematic before, because I'm pretty sure anything where I see I've used literal to fix something, there's something fucky there. This should be request.user. But this has the same problem of unbound requests. We're just kicking it up a level. That's fine. That's fine. Request.user, and then we'll change this to user. Then user.id. We'll call it request user. What the fuck? Right, we do this. User. Get member. Please not here. Okay, good. Okay, request user. Great. Request user. Great. Request user. Not actually used. Amazing. Inheritance bullshit. Welcome back, S1Q. Unrelated function. Okay. You know, I probably should be committing these one at a time so that I remember how to do them. That way, if I rage and get rid of other stuff, we can still have some of this. Use type is to guarantee super user has request.user. Yes. Entry off access. These are all these ones, right? But we were working on this file. It's gonna be like expected user but got anonymous user. We'll have to narrow the other one too. Oh. That's different. From entry.users.models.user import user. The Department of Redundancy department. Oh yeah, Venex, what theme did you pick? Wow, we can ask chat. Theme. Venex using channel points. It's called base 16 tomorrow. Interesting. Yeah, this is precisely what I expected. Organization member endpoint. So the question is, does this need to be authenticated? I never remember how this shit works. What are you? Why is there something bright orange at the top? Oh, constant. Endpoint. Also, I had a dream that I fixed this thing, because let me show you a little problem. I do a search and it's something really long, and then I go to do another search. Actually, let's make it even longer. I do a search that's really long, and then I do another search. I have like 3 fucking characters to type out a new search here. And I feel like it would be nicer to just not have so much shit here. You can see it's already cut off. But I don't remember what my fix was for this. I just had a dream about this particular functionality and fixing it. I don't remember how I fixed it in my dream, other than I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. But I was in dreamland, and all code is perfect in dreamland. Easy if you touch type? Yeah, if I'm perfect. Patrick says, sorry, it's Friday, I'm not getting it. Any is not defined anywhere. Just any pren is any defined in your code and somewhere. It comes from typing. It's the typing module. It's bottom type. Typical programmer dream. I mean, do people dream about their own text editors? Oh, why? Don't type ignore this. Mm. God damn it. Like, why is this function use request also? Oh, because it passes it. Oh, that's gross. That was gross. So the question is, well, I don't want that. I want organization endpoint to figure out whether we are logged in or not. Endpoint, permission classes, organization permission. I think that means it has to be authenticated. God, I fucking hate DRF. It's so complicated. What is this random exception here? As object permission, determine access, request organization. Has defined scope, so it must be logged in. I think what we can do is use that bullshit type. Where the fuck is it? Here we go. Authenticated HTTP request. Pretty sure we can do this, which makes this okay. I don't like this class. This doesn't seem like the right. Oop. Oh, damn it. Doesn't seem right, like the right fix, but it is a fix. From sentry.utils.auth import authenticated HTTP request. Now this will pass. Avalbona, hello, hello. How you doing? I'm doing well. Crazy Sal says I often dream about my editor. Oh no. Starts the get message with dream instead of ref. You think I would use bullshit ass conventional commits in my dreams? Hell no. The only reason that I use conventional commits is because I'm forced to by work. And even then I'm maliciously compliant. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is annoying. Well, we can do my other approach to this, which is to just raise, which I actually prefer. I actually prefer that. Let me see how I do that before. If is auth. Why? Why are you spinning up, fan? I didn't do anything. Yeah. Oh. But that's in here. Oh, I guess we just raise? Yeah. It's hot outside? Yeah, but I have air conditioning. And it's not even hot here. It's chilly today. Not that warm today. It's like, I have 18. Windows doing an update? I don't think so. No. Not doing a security scan either. I guess I could see what's happening in Windows land. Who is consuming the CPUs? Should it just be VirtualBox, Chrome, OBS, and Firefox? Yeah. Drugs? Chrome is in green mode. Like hell. 27C, goddamn. Whew. Outside is spicy. What if we say request the user dot is authenticated? That's our little tricky trick here. In Baguette Land, in Franchland. It's hot in Franchland? There it is. Not Paris, Michigan. Shut the fuck up. Franch. Oh. Yeah, it's spicy there. Thunderstorm warning. Hell yeah, I fucking love thunderstorms. Fucking love thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are so good. 3. Wrong character. What does mypy think of the 3 files I've changed? No air conditioning. That's, yeah, European problem. It could be worse. It could be 33 to 37, see? Then you'd be super miserable. Sibuke, hello, hello. Speaking of Franchland, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Of course, we forgot to do the user import. Users.models.user import user. Oh, I should have linter sorted that one. Yeah. MyPy time. .27c is already special on for May. Oh yeah, it's already pretty warm. Yeah. Can't wait for the middle of the summer. It's usually 30 to 40C. Ugh. Germany's so much in the middle of Europe that we don't get ultra hot weather. Max is 30 to 33. But that's not normal. We usually have like 25 to 30 in the summer. Base organization member. Base or anonymous. Sure. Yeah, some shit like that. On to the next one. What was the line number? 121. The big old file. Request.user ID. I got 2 errors in this file. And on 626. Here. Yeah, okay. So this is a put request with one of the parameters not typed, of course. Project details endpoint. Relaxed project and staff permission. What the fuck does that mean? What is relaxed about anything? Why is it defined twice? Why is it defined twice? Grab his iPad! Hello, hello, thank you for the resub at 55 months! It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate your continued support. And how's your Friday going? Why is this class defined twice? Oh god, is this one gonna be defined twice too? What the fuck? It's defined twice and different! This one is at least similar. But god fucking damn it. Why? 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 Why they do this? And I don't know enough about DRM, but I'm pretty sure I could just remove this. But also, mixin hell. Mixins fucking suck. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that means these have to be logged in, so I'm just gonna do my little key thing here. Why don't I like mixins? Because they aren't type safe and they are people trying to be way too fucking cute when you should just either compose or import the functionality you need rather than trying to tack a bunch of helper functions onto random bullshit. And they're not type safe because they inevitably create diamond problems, and a mixin can never enforce what it's mixed into, and It's just a goddamn mess. Campus iPad says I had a nightmare that my code was featured on All Code Sucks. I had a bunch of people in the comments on my last video that were like, oh shit, I just made this mistake and I had no idea. But yeah, it was a fun one. Yeah, as Ash says in the comments, hello and welcome to another edition of All Code Sucks. Today we're looking at the code that you, the viewer, are writing right now. But yeah, it's a fun one. It's kind of interesting that I feel like I get a lot more positive reinforcement from the All Code Sucks videos, but way fewer people watch them. It's kind of weird. But shrugs. Heart of Dragon Sky says, lol, please no. Please know about what? Okay, so I guess I can just do that 400 trick here. Right at the top. And that'll be enough. Like, this code is unreachable, but oh, status is already imported? Amazing. That'll fix the mypy for that. This file? Yeah. This tab? Are you going to When We Were Young this year? I'm not. I was maybe going to, but I want to say I had a conflict. Oh wait, it's in October. Well, I don't have tickets, so probably not. I've learned that I don't really like festivals. And last time I tried to go to When We Were Young, it got canceled. It was the most emo thing possible. Let's see, who would I like that's playing? I mean, obviously Panic and Blank. AnonXD, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. All Time Low is gonna be here. That's kind of cool. My dad really likes The Offspring. Oh, Yellow Card's playing. Mayday Parade, Team X Sunday. Oh man, there's a bunch of good names on this list. Boys Like Girls. Plain White Tees, did they have more than 2 songs? The Jumpsuit Apparatus is on there too. Do they have more than 1 song? Actually, this is such a good lineup. But I just don't like festivals. I don't like festivals. Oops. Drop my fidget toy. Don't perceive my bad code? Well, don't show it to me then. It's about the All Code Sucks today. It's about viewer code. I mean, most All Code Sucks are sort of, in a way, viewer code. CBK says, wondering what is the best open source repo code you could recommend? No, you missed the title of that playlist. There is no good code. there is no good code. All code sucks. All of it. Nothing is excluded. It's all bad. All of it. Except for the code I write. No. Bad yoke. Alright, on to the next file. This is almost gonna be the same thing. Almost certainly. Come on, mypy. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, I forgot to commit this other one. All right, 322. Persist identity. Is it okay to just make this true everywhere? the fuck is this? That's always false there. It's always true here. Oh god. Oh god. What the fuck is this? What? Does this get used anywhere else? Oh. What's a different one? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, what is this shit? Why are we doing this mix-in garbage? I hate it. I hate it so much. Every code I wrote in the past is terrible, and the code I write now will become terrible in the future. I mean, it's terrible as soon as it's written down. Persist identity. Like, why do you take request? Oh, because it makes a rendering. Gross. Super gross. Ugh. Integrity error raise 404. Hello? Hello? Hop and R. Hello, hello. This is kind of inspiring in a way. If this code can make it, mine has a chance. Yeah. Data constraints not found 404. Yeah. It's kind of terrifying. Let's find the colors to this. Persist identity. Oh, literally in one place. Literally just in this file. If exe response is not none. Oh, we already filter here. We're gonna do this the smarter way. Now that mypy understands this. And so we just need to do the same thing again. Look at this funky thing that they had to do here. Gross. Actually, would this have worked? No. Maybe? Did you know, chat, that you can have half triple quoted strings? But you can't do it this way. This sounds a syntax error. Weird, huh? You only need the ending triple quote, not the starting triple quote. Alright, I'll tell you what it is. It's this. There's more generalized form. Half triple quoted strings! Or to make it even more obvious, you can mix the quotes. Okay, enough stupid tricks. Wolford is here. Hello, hello. How you doing? What was I doing? I was fixing the mypy of this file. We're in Django typing hell today, Wolfred. Your favorite. Finally making things actually handle anonymous user correctly. Wait, did I just break this one? 286. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Why does mypy not recognize this as a narrowing? I guess we'll go back to the original one. And then we will do the same thing here. Why did this get assigned? Is none. We'll do the same thing in the other place that we're fixing, which is 320-ish. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Official VS Code YouTube channel is live streaming vibe coding. Cringe. Terrifying. Guess they're really leaning into the brain rot. This is also just so fucking wild to me. I hate this. Hello? What the fuck? That's weird. None. Literally just for MS Teams. Gross. Logging in Django is so cursed. Dude, everything is cursed. Django. The default state. This is fucking insane to me, though. Anyway. Close my eyes and make my bypass. That's what we're doing today. Can't fix it all. Can't fix any of it. Well, I have been pinged on Slack. I must look at what I am pinged at. Make sure that these other things aren't important because I'm technically on call right now. Why is there an incident for a PyPI? That can't make any sense. They're just upgrading something. Oh no, they're pulling in the new CRC32C. Oh, that's not gonna work. This is probably broken. Hold on a sec. Python CRC32C. Do they have the right version? Oh, they do. They got lucky. They got lucky. Okay. They got lucky. Why are they pulling in a release candidate version of gRPC? Oh no. That can't be right. Oh well. It's too late now. Someone else approved it before I could look at it. Fine. I'm sure it won't break anything. Oh. Yeah, let's upgrade Bigtable. What could go wrong? I'll come back in a second. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll look at not my face in just a little bit. What is this issue? P1 on a Friday. That's right, Pavan Kumar P. I think this is actually just an old incident follow-up and not what the fuck? Why am I not logged in? Let's try this instead. Can I get to Jira from our IDP solution? Lord Ira, hello. How you doing? Jira? Is Jira not hooked up to our IDP? What the fuck? Why not? Okay. Well, then I gotta mute myself. Hold on a sec. Apparently, it's hooked up to Google, not the IDP solution for some reason. So, all right, Jira, tell me why this thing is being upgraded. God, this is like a 4-year-old ticket. Oh no, it's not. I just can't read the year-old ticket. Okay. Anyway, this is fine. No officers here problem. We can get back to the show. Yeah, logging fucking sucks. I just don't like logging. I feel like you don't need it. Wow, it passes. Handle anonymous user in integrations messaging linkage. Wow. On to the next one. God, we're gonna get so much of this fucking shit, aren't we? 56. Request.user.id. API publish status.experimental. Ooh. Fixing anonymous user without using type ignore wdev. No, it's fucking worse than that. Do you see the shit that I'm doing? Where's my copy paste? Wow, fixed. Even though I'm pretty sure these views can never be viewed anonymously. So, shrugs. Reese's House says is there a reason to use object is not none as opposed to not object that when you want to handle an empty value separately? Is not none tends to be faster and it's more explicit. And then you don't have to worry about the falsely values because you're just doing an identity check. Especially if you're dealing with funky ass objects like NumPy garbage, where Boolean is a projection. Handle anonymous user in organization group search views view starred order. What the fuck is this view? We have way more views than employees, which makes me sad. All right, we're gonna run mypy again because surely I have fixed some number of files on my progression towards 0. Argument 2 to get of multi-value dict has int or none. Expected stir buffer supports int? Yeah, so a lot of the streamers gonna be sitting here waiting for mypy. Oh, the best. Oh, the best. Yeah, so Wilfred, you'll appreciate this. My other project right now is squashing migrations. And did I already show you this? No, I don't think I showed you this. We have a bunch of constraints that Django thinks should exist but don't. We also have a bunch of indexes that do exist but Django doesn't think should exist. These make sense. We resequenced the IDs, and Django just doesn't know because there isn't a way to represent that. We also have columns that are different typed than what Django thinks they should be. Some of them are problematic, more problematic than others. Yeah. What a mess. Alright, I was just gonna snap ban you, but I'm gonna time you out instead. Get that AI garbage out of here. We also have columns that exist that shouldn't. we have all sorts of schema drift in prod. Hooray! Maybe I can fix this one really easy though. So why did this one get fucked up in the first place? Environment project. So priority? Oh, it's not here. I definitely made this migration. Did I fuck this up? No. How is this wrong then? Oh, this is gonna be annoying to find. Source entry migrations. Okay, so it's probably in the squash. The last squash? Okay, so this doesn't have the priority column. Cool. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Question mark I? Here we go. Projects, no. What? Was I just looking at the wrong field? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong field. Oh, it might not be that table. It might be something else. 7835. 835. That not the right number. Where did it go? Here we are. 7835. No, I have the right thing. 7835. Oh no, it's normed schema. Right. Normed after century 7835. Oh, I'm already in the right place. Grouped oh no, not this table. Not this table. Oh. This table fucking sucks. It has hundreds of millions of rows. Someone else made the same joke in chat, and I also don't understand the or in Discord. I don't understand the context though. I wish I understood the joke, Griffinborg. I don't think I'm pretty online, but I'm surprised I don't understand that one. Also, I like how many of these are considered keywords. Well, that one's actually a keyword, but thirsty energy. I figured as much. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It sounds about right. All right, so this column is fucked in grouped message. So what am I gonna have to do for this one? Oh, so many references to this. XR script shell priority. Okay. Almost certainly one of these two migrations is fucked up, or one of these three migrations. Ah. Add column priority int null. However, the actual column is positive small integer field. Battlestar Galactica says running into your RM's downsides is just a measure of success. No, it's people doing split brain intentionally and then not actually looking at what the column width would be. Because int and small int are different type. Different type. So I guess the actual fix is to just adjust it to be normal integer field, which will look like a widening. But I think a widening is... No, a widening's not safe, is it? Especially on this fucking table. Ugh. See, this is why I need to put something in place. It's like, you're introducing drift because your add statement is the wrong thing. It's also really unclear why they did this way when we have a way to do this. Like, these are just safe now. Maybe this is before they were safe. Sometimes small int is also okay. It's all about the technique. It's true, Easy Light. Wow, we're down to 31 files. Such improvement. Ooh, some of these look gross. What the fuck is this? Oh, we'll look at that one in a bit. On to this one. Fast and the Furious Century Drift is database drift. It's even worse. 69. Nice. Request.user.id. So this should actually like this is none, this is an int. So, well, unless this is not nullable. So this is already a narrowing, but mypy doesn't understand it. So we'll just do our normal little hack here. Oh, shit. That was weird. I think I should just squash all these obvious ones together. Maybe I will just do that. Is mypy caching just like broken? Do I just have like a purelib version of mypy installed? Is that why it's so slow? Compiled, yes. Why is it so slow? I don't understand. Very weird. Let's get log-p. I think this one is a more complicated one. Let's see. Let's actually just make this the one we rebase into. And oops, star view, this one is an easy one, so we will do that. This one also pretty easy, so we will do that. Actually, let's make one of these S so that I get to edit the commit message too. Project details, also an easy one. F. That is the more complicated one. So we will put you up here. Yeah. Hassan, hello, welcome back. Okay, these are the simpler ones. This one is more complicated, so we made a separate thing for it. That one was also more complicated. Okay, cool. UK says, I need to practice rebasing. I don't use it often. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm a big fan. Also, I'm... God, I get pinged so often. You have to look at my face again. Yep. Yep. Such is life. Okay. Back to the cut again. Back to the lab again. Alright. Where's my mypy list? Is this the newest one? I don't know. We try this file and see. I think we just fixed this file though. Seems like a happy ping? Sort of. I'm trying to run some migrations to fix our database state, as I was just talking about. And the person messaged me and was like, hey, I want to run a migration too. But we're only allowed to run one at once. And so mine was running for 12 fucking hours and then got auto canceled. And I was like, rip. And they were like, yep, rip. My previous message was supposed to be funny. It didn't seem funny. Maybe you should work on being funnier. Migrate these nuts, basically. Okay, that one's already done. So let's see what this one has to say. Line 70 into dict. Dict choices get integration ID. I didn't change this. Incompatible type iterable tuple any or tuple stir iterable tuple any or mapping any or type choices or callable iterable type. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? Oh. 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 I see. I understand what's happening here. Oh. Fuckery. Fuckery is afoot. Alright, so we're gonna start by doing this. That's clearly the root of this problem. And then we're gonna fix it. Integrations, obs genie, actions form. Any at that point, yeah. You have a question? Well, funny thing about that, Hassan. Field has no attribute choices. Yes, of course. So we have a little helper for this. Called set field choices. Yes. And so we should do set field choices. This and this. And then that goes away. And then we do the same thing here. But that doesn't fix all of the problems. So we have to import that also. From century.utils.forms. Import set field choices. Now how much mad mypy do you have? Helmetware says, ooh, Django, my favorite. Smile. Yeah, my favorite. Go. We have a software as a service at work. Up until now, all customers lived in the same database, same schema. I'm migrating to a schema per customer database. What is your take on this? Oh boy. Like single tenant databases? Jesus. We have single tenants at work, and they are the fucking worst. It's a huge amount of work to maintain and get working correctly. Okay, so this is this we can fix by just saying self.integrations equals integrations. And we can do self.teams equals teams. And then we can go down here, and instead of trying to scoop it out of here, we can just do self.integrations. And this. The thing is, I don't remember. I know I've done this in another place, and I feel like there was a more clever way than calling dict over and over and over. But I don't remember how I did it. Get else files, grep form, grep xars, grep -l. Set field choices. Okay, that narrows it down. Team list. This looks like the same pattern. Team list. Oh, see, it does it here. I should just do what that did. But how does it get used later on? Oh, same way. This is the file we're editing. I'm just trying to make things more consistent, I guess. Yeah, this is the same thing. And then just does it use the same pattern down here? Okay. Okay. So we can do this. Then we don't need this. And we can do this. And then we don't need this. And then we're gonna get name errors, which is fine. We fix those. And then fix those as well. Cool. And then mypy should be happy. Yeah, the no hello status, AudiDW. Yeah, exactly. I've been on it since 1.2. That wasn't such. Oh no. Oh no. You poor soul. With the current setup, we have plenty of accidents where we show data from other customers. Yeah. Yeah, it gets really tough. And even with like hard disagree, Django is awesome. Oh no. Oh no, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, teach their own. I just fucking hate Django. Who did this? Well, it was 2 years ago. Let it slide. Surprised Michelle's been at Sentry for so long. Fortunano says, what's a cooler alternative than Django? Literally anything but fast API. Okay, maybe too spicy there too. Okay. On to the next one. Oops. Let's open this, look at line 82, and notice that it is the same shit. Oh man, fast API? Yeah. I've been on it for so long, I'm one of the guys manufacturing the Kool-Aid. I've written a layer that will generate you working DRF endpoints simply by inspecting the models in your project and their metadata. Terrifying. What are contributions? Yeah. Delete a starred segment for the current organization member. Yeah, we're just gonna use our same little trick here. Tab go. This one? Yes. See, this seems silly to do this when you could just put the fucking number 400 here. Like, this seems like a useless constant. You're even typing out 400. But, whatever, it's not my problem. Not my problem. I just cut paste and move on with my life. Fortunately, I think a lot of these files are going to be that same fix. Django Ninja, the response to Fast API. Never heard of it. The fuck is their benchmark? Why is their benchmark so hard to read? Concurrency. Why would this be faster than other things? It doesn't make any sense. God. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but runtime typing just sucks. 12 more characters for promo. I'm pretty sure. What's the like? Git stats for committer for all time. Probably the purple link. We'll keep playing. Where is the like one-liner that I just pasted somewhere? Someone has like a fucking Perl thing here. Yeah, this sounds like the thing that I want. What could go wrong? Just awk, right? Nothing suspicious here. This looks simple enough. I'm pretty sure I can just do author equals myself here. Git log author equals this format, author name. Oh. I think I can just do this. Exclude node modules and package lock. Thank God for that, right? Yeah, this will work probably. Added or removed. I'm minus 36,000. Not gonna promo anytime soon. Ninja closes so many ways to shoot yourself in the foot that DRF enables. I mean, can't possibly close all the ways that you can shoot yourself in the foot because it's still Django. Fast API is a psyop to see how many people can contribute to an open source project that does not take contributions. Yeah. Promotion to intern, yeah. Well, I got a few levels above intern, so I probably wouldn't make it all the way down there. Ninja in a project currently. There's still many of the normal Django magical shit, but it's my favorite way to make a Django API. Why all the Django hate? Helmetware? What's the largest Django app you've worked on? Like, what's the largest number of models and views that you have? Because anything above like 20, it's unfucking maintainable. And the whole point in Django is to have a ORM that understands all your models and views and shit and like makes that stuff easier. And it's not very good at it. I don't know that anything is, but Django's particularly not. Easily millions? You're in some sort of fucking Stockholm syndrome there. Okay, anyway. Next file. This one? Did we do this one already? This one looks like looks familiar, but it's not one that we did. Still my paste buffer? Damn. Nope. Million views, right? Right, Orchinato? That would be disastrous. Millions of models. Ugh. We already have more models and views than employees, and that feels like a problem. Okay. Another easy one. I think this is already a rebasement, yeah. Git commit dash amend no edit. These are all the same fucking thing, aren't they? Another easy one? Looks like another easy one. Didn't actually run mypy on it. There's the issue is that people are pulling out Django to solve a Flask-sized problem. Well, I think the bigger problem is that Django doesn't scale. Like, the whole point of Django is everything is global, and so everything always needs to always be loaded all the time. And so as you make a larger and larger application, that shit just doesn't work. You got like minute plus startup time for anything. You want to run one tiny little, you know, batch job? Oh, you need to import the entire fucking Django app. You need to run one test. Have fun sitting through the 6 seconds of startup while we bootstrap the database just to run one little unit test. That fucking sucks. There's no reason that everything needs to be global and magical and automatic, and not to mention, like, oh, I want to, like, you know, I want to look at PyDocs for something. Django.hp.request. Surely it'll show me the structure of this module, right? No, it'll fucking crash because everything needs to be global in Django, and so you can't even fucking import things without your settings module set up properly. So I can't even look at the fucking documentation. This is insane. I don't know how anyone doesn't just like scream at this all the time. This just pisses me off so much. Like any other framework, you just say PyDoc and look at the fucking classes. But no, improperly configured exception. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, it drives me mad. You use Python very differently, is all I'll say. What? I read the docs? Wow. Oh no. I expect tasks to be fast? Oh, man. I should adjust my expectations to be a lot fucking lower then. I'm guessing Rails apps. Yeah, Rails has the same problem, but that's because Django is sort of designed based on Rails. Like a lot of the ideas of Rails were jammed into Django. Like Django saw Rails and was like, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's follow what Rails does," and then ended up with this fuckery. I think those are both the same thing. Static method post? What? What? That's a new one. I haven't seen anyone do this before. Guess how many automated tests I have at my job? Orchinato says easily millions. Barely one? What the fuck? Dude! You have no right to say that anything you're doing is a good pattern if you don't even have any automated tests. What the fuck? Millions of models, millions of views, and no tests? Jesus Christ. How do you sleep at night? I have a hard enough time sleeping at night, and this codebase has like 60% coverage. 0 tests? Oh! You need a new job, my guy. You need a new job. Oh, fuck, man. I could feel my blood pressure rising just thinking about that. I would quit so quickly. I'd be gone. Holy shit. If you don't have failing tests, you don't have failing tests. Preox, the real genius takeaway from all of this. Yeah, what company do you work at so I make sure I never use their software? Holy shit. How do you have automated tests when you don't even have things spec'd? You don't need a spec to write a test. You write code that has a behavior, you make sure that behavior keeps happening. Is this the Reddit thing just on Twitch? Are we part of an experiment? Yeah, is this an elaborate writing prompt? Not a software company? It doesn't have to be a software company if you write software. Like, if it's a B2C company, it's something that I'm gonna make sure I avoid. It sounds like you will lose my credit cards or steal my money or whatever the fuck else. Lose my data, have a breach. Man, if you have no tests, how do you have any security? Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Okay, anyway. Wild. This is a new one though. I'm guessing based on the file name, Trace Explorer AI setup, that this is an AI written. This is a vibe coded method. This feels sort of vibe coded. It has not all the telltale signs though. Response status okay. $500. Weird. Anyway. Bug.co. Also, it's wild to me that a person whose username is helmet wearer is basically just raw dogging software into prod. That's like the opposite of wearing a helmet. You have no protection there. My process gets shit on a lot until the moment a dev has to walk in my shoes. Bro, you don't have to walk in your own shoes. You could get a better job. You don't have to live in a world where there are no tests, where you have no safety. The grass is greener elsewhere. You're assuming getting a job is easy? I know it is. Fuck. What am I typing? Oh, amended. Okay, AI. Ugh, it's gonna be all of these, isn't it? Oh, same shit. Another static method one. Wow, this code is very copy paste. This entire chunk of code is exactly the same that we just saw in the other file. Well, time to add more copy paste. Yeah. Yeah. Wanna bet that, oh, that's the one we just looked at. No, there's no more AI ones. Oh, this is an AI one. I bet this is the same autofix, or the same, Put a serious computer felony on your record and get back to me about how easy it is to get a job. Is your felony not writing tests? Admitting to crimes on Twitch, yeah. Officer, I'd like to report a crime. That's not even that spicy. That's just truth. That's not user ID. Same problem again. Solution again. On to the next one. Oh, is this a bunch of them fixed at once? Why is it always line 69? Is it copy pasted? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's copy pasted. We have had a lot of 69s here. Oh, we got a name error on this one. REST framework and word status. You know what? Just gonna fuck the constants. It's just 400 now. Easy. Done. Although it looks like there's more than one endpoint in this, so we're going to have to do the same thing for the one on 107. Decreasing the velocity of market. Class 400,000 felony. Oof. Yeah. I should be happy with that one. Organization pin searches. Line 1109. Oh, I have a feeling this one's going to be trickier. Record analytics self.request.user_id. With handle query errors. Do I want to know what this does? This is probably just like an ignore. Get GURP? Get GURP again? I think actually get GURP would work. Oh, I don't have GURP. Oh, is it raining? Here rain? No? Not raining? Maybe I'm mishearing. Which of these four is it? Handle query errors. This is just lazy. This is also insane. This is the same thing, but one more exception here. None of them are typed, of course. It keeps going. What is this function? Jesus Christ. Well then. At this point, you might as well just do accept exception. Like, what is this? My point is, don't make assumptions about the position other people are in. In fact, learning to make good assumptions makes you a better developer. I don't think making assumptions about not writing tests. I think I can unequivocally say that you should be writing tests. I don't think that's controversial at all. And I don't think really assuming a position about something that someone's in changes that at all. Like, you should be writing tests. And if you're gonna make opinions on stuff, and you also have an opinion that you don't need to write tests, everything else you say is invalid. Like, I can't possibly trust anything that you say when you're like, I have millions of lines of code and 0 tests. That's just fucking insanity. Like, there's no excuse for that. Maybe whoever wrote this should join Helmetware and his computer crime company? Yeah. Exani says, I'm afraid to ask, does anyone here have the pleasure of maintaining data science team's code? That's what I did at Stripe. How would you go about types for all that scikit-learn stuff? Would you even bother? So the scientific typing has actually gotten a lot better than when I was dealing with it. We mostly just type things as numpy array any or scikit-learn scalar array, any whatever the tensor type any. And for stuff that was like more critical, we made specific subtypes that were structured and dealt with it that way. But yeah, never let data scientists code. Hire RSEs. Yeah. Again, you're making a bad assumption. You're assuming the millions line app is the same without tests. I mean, any app without tests. Like, the number of lines of code does not change it. But yeah, the app I had a team of SDETs and we got it done. God, paying brainless people to click through apps is just a terrible idea. Anyway, what the fuck was I doing before I got distracted by this horrible function? We're passing in user somewhere. Ugh. This thing here as well. A lot of these are the same problem. Types of scientific code basically didn't exist in 2022, but today the support is actually pretty good. Yeah. And 2022 was the last time I tried to touch some of it. But we're also dealing with airflow, which, man, the fucking airflow. Oh. I think this should fix itself now. Hopefully. Come on. When I worked at Theranos, we shipped billions of dollars of valuation without running any tests. I don't know, man. You might want to revisit your skills if you think tests are important. You're the best. Thank you, buddy. What the fuck? Self.request.user.id. What the fuck is this? What is self.request? If not request? It's a weird one. Did we use self.request in places? Oh, I don't even want to grab for this because it's going to find all sorts of other shit too. Oh god. Maybe just an API. Why when it is also passed along? Deprecate? I agree. Whatever person wrote this. Did I write this? No. It's Kramer in 2015. Wow. But why? Seems bad idea. Oh, I'm betting REST framework does this too. This is definitely a me comment. So that's where it originates from. This is unrelated. This is different. But why self-request when you have request? Weird one. This is also a weird one. Unnecessary self. That's copy paste. This is different. Oh, this is a serializer. No. This is they were too lazy to pass it as an argument. Okay. This one is unnecessary as well. That one. maybe. Anyway, weird. Where's Elizabeth gone? She's eating chips on my couch right now. Probably gonna take a nap later. The fucking... God, what a crazy time that was. Alright. Let's rerun mypy, see how much closer we are. And while mypy's running, we can work on one of the ones that I know is not done, which is this one on line 90. Is demo user. Oh, but this is the wrong response type. Yeah. Oh, 2 mypys at once. What could go wrong? Understandable, overworked. Yeah. Am I misremembering correctly? Incorrectly? Misremembering? Didn't the Theranos lady get out of jail already? Oh, 2032. Got an early... Leaves more time off her sentence. Oh, that's what I'm... Wow, that photo does not look like the person I remember. Jesus. I guess jail will age you real quickly. Your second reduction in less than a year. Why? Why do you get jail reduction? Paper billionaire. You guys says why mypy so slow? Well, first off, we have almost 7,000 files. BC? No. What's the, like... Oh, we'll just do it the slow way. $1.1 million lines of Python. Too many. And that's why. So why didn't this one get fixed? Oh, because we didn't apply the same fix in both places. It puts in some work here? Yeah. I'm done. I'm done with helmet wear. Goodbye. I don't think I was particularly unkind to say that you should write tests. Same problem. Ooh. That's a wild one. Oh, I have to add the plus signs. That's probably what it is. Also, I'm not even sure if this is the right BC. Oh, it is the right BC. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same problem. Work on the next one at the same time. Broadcast scene. What does that even mean? What is a broadcast? Is this replays? API owner.unowned. Kill me. What are you? Oh, functools reduce. Oh no, what is this code doing? Oh, that's not the worst. It could be worse. What is this thing? This one's funny. Update ownership. After reorg, this is unowned. Smile. What is a broadcast? I don't even know. It's really old, so I feel like it's something. Someone got nuked. Yeah. Yeah, we had enough of helmet wearers snark. They had enough of us, so it was mutual. Really assign an alias to DC? Oh, as a CD one? Yeah. Anyways, yeah. What the fuck? What was I doing? What did I get distracted? Oh, I was trying to figure out what a broadcast is. Like, what are you? Oh. Oh. Marketing garbage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this definitely has to be none. Okay. Still working on types? Yeah, we got 22 files to go. But most of them are just pasting the same thing over and over, so it's not that bad. Most of them are just pasting this over and over, which is fun. Auto Django types package when? I mean, it works for Django. My auto type annotate thing works. The problem with this is the code is wrong. So I gotta fix the code. There's what's his name? Adam made a Django upgrader doodad. Basically took the PyUpgrade guts and made another thing. Yeah. I've never used it, but thing. Yeah. I assume it's good. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff, so seems helpful. That font though, the icon or the logo or the theme. I've been doing this manually for years. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's good. Oh, I'm getting pinged again. I'm getting pinged again. And dropping my fidget toy on my keyboard again. Who messaged me? Yeah. Oh, I got the go ahead. Do another one. Wilfred! Thank you for the gift subs to Pablos Costi Azrael, Alex Taco, and Sama. Welcome to Subtone. We have the meat. We have the meat. Oh, I didn't mean to show this. Oh, this is fine. There's nothing here. But I meant to not show it until it's on the Run Club channel, which is fine. Ant bees, we have the meat. Yeah, but it's the other meat, Wilfred. Well, there you go. You're welcome. Should I do the other thing that I want to do? This migration thing? We're gonna do that real quick. Let's rebase this so it's in a place where I am happy. This one. Let's actually put this commit at the end because we're most likely going to be rebasing into it. How long am I streaming today? I have a hard stop at 2 p.m. so I have another 90 minutes. And we're gonna write some SQL. We're gonna write some hand-coded SQL. You have the meat? I have the meat too. Crazy coincidence, right? Right, Griffinborg? We all have the meat. In a way. Big int. What's the table? Orgoth token. So if we look at this table, this foreign key has the wrong integer type. Hooray! I mean, this other table also has the wrong integer type, but this one specifically has the wrong integer type due to some fucked up migration state that when somebody squashed, they squashed wrong. You have the pizza. SNQ says I was gone. Is Helmetware still here? Nah. Nah. They won't be back. So anyway, gotta fix this column. Do to do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How did I fix this in the other repo? This one. So we're gonna copy paste what I did here. In fact, I bet if we just copy that to do that. Org auth token big. Oh, I already have branch for it. Sentry Django make migration sentry -n org auth token big int empty. If you can read this, tell your employer to invest in tests. Right? What's wrong with big int? No, big int is the correct type. The wrong is that it's little int in prod. Yeah. I'm shocked Sentry didn't make their own custom UUID implementation for keys. Should I ruin your shocked? Because we have a custom integer key, which is even worse. If you make a new organization in Sentry, you'll get some weird integer with a high bit value as part of our multi-region garbage. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh, I gotta. Not that one. This one. Shouldn't have copy pasted this. Yeah, the silo stuff. Custom integer key, how? Basically, it treats it as like a bit vector and slams some bits into the front of the int. It is great. Love that for everyone involved. Alter column. Created by ID, type big int. Correct? Oh, I got a hype chest? Damn right I do. Oh, that's such a good emote. Spill in the tea. I like that. I think I'll actually use that one. Wait, you got a different one, Wilfred. You got batter up. Work streams are great and EU friendly. It's true, it's true. Have a reason to procrastinate? Don't we all? Don't we all? Alright. Source and migrations. Add migration to widen created by ID in org auth token. Oh, case sensitive head on this computer. I'm not stuck on shitty Mac here. Great. I see some workflow names in the output. I wonder how Sentry implements workflows. Are you talking about this? Somewhere in here? Workflow engine? Yeah. It's like some new feature for like alerts of some sort. That's there. There are several things at Sentry called workflow engine. It's the worst. But this one is the workflow engine feature, which is some, I don't know, something to make alerts, like Sentry alerts. I don't understand it because I don't use the product that much. Oh, speaking of not using the product very much, I'm going to be at PyCon 2025 in Pittsburgh in a couple weeks. So if you're at PyCon, stop by the Sentry booth where I will be booth babing for the entire time. If you come, I will have stickers for both of these emotes. So if you want either a pre-commit sticker or a hello sticker, and you're at PyCon, or if you want a picture or whatever the fuck else you want, I'll be there. So come say hi. It'll be cool to see some of you in person. But if you don't give me the best hug known to mankind, I'm gonna be pissed. Wolford, I'm a good hugger, so can I rub your chest hair? That might be taking it a little too far, but we'll see. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna say yes. I needed a stronger reason to procrastinate today, so I took the day off. Hell yeah. I need to make some changes in life. For some reason, I really enjoy coding from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. Oh, I know that problem too. Any way of acquiring sense stickers if one cannot cross the big ocean in the middle? I should make a way to distribute merch at some point. I will think about that, Exonity. Because I do kind of want to make t-shirts and stickers and stuff. But yeah, we've been asking him to make a merch shop for years. Honestly, this is gonna sound dumb, but I feel like I have so little free time that I would pay somebody in chat to do it. Somebody wants to set it up, I will pay you to do it. Talk to me about what I would pay you first, though, so you don't spend work on something that you don't feel is worth it. But yeah. Instead of the stickers, if I want to gift you drinks and get you drunk, is it possible too? That's also possible, Wusa. That is true. Work says you can pay me to do this? Yeah. I just want a pre-commit coffee cup? Oh my god. That would be a banger. I won't do it, so it's important you pay me first. Shit, that sounds familiar. That sounds too familiar. I'm gonna fill up my water. I will be right back. I will see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I had to do some other work shit too. There's so much I'd love to have in a coffee mug. Imagine you could just do with good code change like a ghost. Yeah. Like, I don't know, what would it be like? Good code change like a ghost on the front, and then just like tiny pre-commit logo, pre-commit CI on the back. Be kind of dope. Or even just the pre-commit logo. Maybe like pre-commit logo, good code change like a ghost. What a fucking dumbass thing. Anyway, new migration, yay! Auto merge this, hooray! Keyword searched n/a. One-on-ones in 18 minutes. About to cancel all of them. Ah, that one really aged like good wine. Yeah, yeah. God, how come you didn't accept my AI-generated slop pull request? What are all these other branches? I'm pretty sure none of these other ones are used, right? Yeah. Okay, back to fixing mypy. Meetings on a Friday should honestly be an OSHA violation. Yeah, I mean the only meeting that I usually have on a Friday is we have like a games hour that we play with my team. I've learned that I'm really fucking good at what is that game called? Scriblio? This one? This one's with a K, I guess. I've learned I'm really fucking good at this game. To the point where I almost never lose. How many people are on your team? 5 and a manager. Although technically I'm not on the team due to management change shenanigans, but smile. I have game hours some days, but it's my team of only me. Hey, there you go. Yeah. Are you an engineering manager now? Nope. Many Slag avatars have been born from the Scribbly game. Nice, nice. That's always the best. Oh, I'm being pinged again. Getting lots in my face today. Sorry, I had a few things to address here. Still staff, yeah, it's true. It's true. Friday, I can imagine how many messages I have waiting for me. Everyone else was procrastinating, trying to become someone else's urgency. Yeah. I haven't opened Slack in 3 days. Wow. That's amazing. Sorry, more stuff. Okay. All right. I think we're done with that, so I can go back to here. Hooray! And look, mypy's almost done now. Yay! Definitely intentional. This file, sure. Organization fork. What the fork does that mean? Don't do this. This doesn't do anything. How many others are in here? Base A to Z underscore plus colon dot star equal. Only one. Surprised? Okay, request.user.id. Oh, this is the relocation garbage. Wilfred says, so I think I'm going to try Pilates. You know, I've heard the word Pilates so many times, but I actually don't know what it involves. What is a Pilates? I feel like it's just like a normal ass fitness class where you just do shit. I also don't know. Type of mind-body exercise developed in the early 20th century by German physical trainer Joseph Pilates. Wow, really? That sounds like AI slop, but I think it's actually true. Yeah, it is actually true. What? What? Each exercise flows from the 5 essentials: breath, cervical alignment. Oh, I guess that can mean multiple things, right? Right? Or okay, this is about the spine, not about the cervix. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Legs for press as a normal ass fitness class where you just do shit? Yeah, 100%. Rib and scapular stabilization. Why did I say stabilization really weird? And pelvic mobility. And utilization of the transversus abdominis. Okay. Yeah, this is just like normal fitness class things. Like, grab some small weights and do various wagglings. I guess I have technically done some things. I mean, it's basically, it's bar, it's yoga, it's Pilates. They're all basically the same shit. I thought it was like yoga light, but I'm probably wrong. Yeah. Okay, says, can you recommend? Wait, I thought you already asked this. A repo with quality code, but they're all code is bad. Sentry Kappa? No. Color? Maybe none. Wait. Super user or staff? Cannot fork from region DE. Certain regions where forking is disallowed. Goddamn brain rot. Remind me to not travel to those regions. I need to be in a forking enabled region. This is the same fucking line we just saw. But at least this one doesn't have a type annotation on it. Did I put it before or after in the other view? I don't even know. After. Can you recommend a repo with terrible code? Any repo that has code in it. Sentry? Yeah. Fucking Denmark doesn't allow forking? No, DE is Germany. Right? Why am I doubting that? Deutschland, yeah, DE. What is Denmark then? I think it's DK? Denmark country code. No, it's NL. Is it NL? DK, yeah. NL is the Netherlands. You want to know a fun story about country codes, though? Let's see. Switzerland country code is CH. What was the one that we messed up at work? I want to say, I thought it was Switzerland, Sweden, where Yelp, we turned on. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Oh, fuck, I don't remember the story anymore. But there were like 3 or 4 product launches where we accidentally launched in Sweden instead of Switzerland. But the country codes aren't even that close to each other. Like SE and CH. Hi, Gavrik. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. The kerning on that's really bad on Streamlabs for some reason. I don't understand how they come up with country codes at all. I think they're all sort of made up. They just get registered at one point. CH for Switzerland is confusing. Yeah, I don't understand that one. Why is Switzer... Ah, someone else has the same question. The Latin name for the country, Confederatio Helvetica. Oh. Is that where that font comes from? The name is used because it's neutral regarding Switzerland's 4 official languages. Ah. Interesting. This might also just be AI slop again, though. Why was Switzerland allowed to call dibs? What is this brain rot question from 3 years ago? G-Dells, hello, how you doing? Release meetings, is there an SW? SW, I don't think so. Unless it's like Swahili. No, that's not a country, is it? No, that's not what I want. I want this. No, that's not right either. What the fuck? Why is everyone making the same mistake? I'm guessing there isn't one, or it's reserved or something. Wait, the IRS says it's Switzerland? The hell? What? Why does the IRS say that Sweden is SW, but it's SE? What does it think SE is then? What the fuck? Look for the TLD? I don't think there is one. Burp. Oh, we went too far. Whoa, we have Punycode ones. That's cool. Somewhere in here. UVW. There's no SW. So why is the IRS wrong? Someone should tell them. Or are these not whatever the ISO blah 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 country code one is? Has the IRS invented their own country code system? Oh, that is super fucked. This is brand new cursed knowledge. IRS is just a small startup, yeah. Oh no. Why did they do that? What did they do for Switzerland? Oh wait, no, that's the one that was SW, right? No, Switzerland. No! What the fuck? Why? They made a mistake and doubled down. They're like, no, Sweden, you can't have SE. Also, Switzerland, fuck your CH bullshit. You're SZ now. Swaziland, you probably deserve something, but no, you're WZ. Get wrecked, nerds. Jesus Christ. Switzerland, but the Z is silent, yeah. Jesus. Oh. Oh, brand new cursed knowledge unlocked. I hate everything about this. Who do I even tell? Who else would appreciate this fuckery? I know my friend from Yelp would. Because he was the one that made the mistake like 4 times in a row. But I also don't know how to contact them anymore. Well, okay. Enough cursed knowledge for today. Back to fixing types. Allow Google to access your location. Absolutely fucking not. No. Why did that pop up through the other window? Bugs. Alright. What are you? Are you? Why is this file so big? OAuth authorize view. Auth login view. Oh, this is that shit, isn't it? Auth login view. Which is a base view. Okay, we're fine. Auth login view. The weird thing though is this seems to think that it's sometimes not logged in. That's wild to me. Okay, what is the line that's having trouble? Suriname is NS? Oh, interesting. It's to account for the right to left script. Hey, how you doing, Pandoxer? 327. Approve. Yeah, so they're always authenticated at this point. Right. Oh, we don't know. If not authenticated, why is there a helper? Oh, yes. This is me. I did this. Oh, what? Not authenticated, they go through here and always return. So this call always has user, so. And this is the one we just looked at, yep. This is the one we looked at before. Okay, so in approve, we always have an authenticated user. Do we need request? Can we get by with just user? Yeah, we only use request for that one parameter. So we could, well, unless there's other subclasses of this. There are no other subclasses. I think that means I can refactor this function. Pretty good. How's the stream going so far? Pretty good, pretty good. We're slowly making our way through types in this. I think we've done about 2/3 of them so far. And now we're on the trickier ones. Well, we're not on the trickier ones. I just started at the bottom of the list for some reason. I'm sure if I go back to the top of the list, then it'll be easy again. Let's do this one because I feel like it knocks out 4 at once. Mini Jagus, hello, hello. How you doing? 120 request.user.id. Put this in here. Oh yeah, most of the errors come from this one file, I guess. At least 8 of them. Like what? 20% of the remaining errors? 25? 22-ish? Somewhere around there? Oh, I have another Slack notification. Okay, well, mypy is running. We'll do this. Okay. 3 errors. That's an improvement. 206. This is the same thing. Here's my copy paste. I don't know why I scrolled down on that file. I'm a little nervous about this one here because I feel like this is actually a bug in one of these 2 classes and not here. And I don't exactly know why it would know or why it would be mad about that, but we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, we just be able to paste the same. Aww. Okay, so that file should be happy now. I'm also gonna run big mypy again because I know where we're at, but I'll probably work at this file. 106 get request user. Yeah, so do the same thing. This PR will be green, and then the minus 36,000 will be gone. Yeah, this is gonna slowly increase a little bit just because I have to keep Copy pasting this stupid line. But don't worry, I got 36,000 lines of budget to delete. And plus I could just like run my dead code detection tool and just delete a bunch of shit that way. Which is usually what I do when I get bored and I'm like, yeah, we can find some stuff to get rid of. Don't worry, I'll be negative S1 cube. Also, I got budget in the other repo too. We have the log. We do. Dude, let's see what budget I got in the other one. The editor register mapped to the system clipboard? No. Yeah, I have 151,000 lines in this repo, so got a little bit of budget. Deleted half a CSV? I think I did actually delete a CSV. I think some of that's a little unfair, but same. This is what HP response base. Oh, that just says response. Maybe it's response. Oh, this is the wrong computer. Fuck. This is the wrong computer. Like, I thought I fixed these files already. Shit. These work? Oh, wow. Wow, it working. I was like, why isn't it the other theme that Venex set? It's because I was on the wrong computer. That's why this computer, if it's on, yeah, I have a red prompt. I named it like this, and this one has a yellow prompt so that I know where I'm at, but I haven't done that for my work computer. Unreachable? What? Weird? I guess 401 then. Where else is it using user then, where it gets mad? Why did I need to add this? Because it should be this query here. Drugs? Weird. Don't know. Don't super care. Yay, it passed. Assistance, oh boy. It's gonna be some more AI garbage. No? Maybe not AI garbage? Mark a guide as viewed or dismissed. Oh, this is SDK onboarding. What is happening? What is manager? Why are we deep copying? Why are we deep copying a dict_stir int? Why do we have a fucking manager class for dict_stir int? Oh, that's interesting. When it's highlighted, the italics go away. What the fuck is this? Why do we have a manager class? Probably Django soup. Probably someone's like, oh, Django does this. Oh, it's so old. Weird. The deep copy seems super suspicious. Yeah, this seems super unnecessary. Giant fucking patch, probably. Oh. Oh. It used to do this here, but it doesn't anymore. What are your indicators for AI? Easiest is useless content. This one I'm just going on the file name, but I don't think this is AI. I thought this was like Sentry's AI assistant thing, but no, this is different stuff. But yeah, useless comments is usually a good one. Unnecessary annotations is another. Like weirdly verbose and not human way variable names. And just similar nonsense to that. Okay, so this deep copy definitely doesn't need to be there. Put implementation here, yeah. Yeah. Oh, deep copy not needed here. Yeah. The annoying thing is I want to fix the deep copy, but I also want to fix my typing problem. And if I do it in separate patches, which would be a good idea, then I will conflict with myself. So I'm just gonna leave a note for myself to do this later. Oh, and I did that. Yay. I should have run the normal linter first. Oh, also it's gonna be the wrong status? No, this is oh, we have to do 105 down here. So we're gonna have the same thing for the put as well. I just have a wiki with backlog things. Yeah, I mean that's basically what my little to-do file is. It never gets shorter. Well, rarely gets shorter. Oh, we got more work stuff to look at. Oh, this is just patches merged. Cool. Oh, yep. Now you see empty slack again. Cool. All right, so did these ones. This file is next. API authorizations. Yeah, that sounds like we need to be authenticated. We're slowly whittling away at these. There was a not authorized line already? Oh, was it just not done correctly? Really? Oh, that's authorization. That's different than authentication. This is just form validation when they didn't actually use a form. No, it's fine, it's fine. This is a little not quite the way that they probably should have done this, but it works. Good enough. There's only one parameter, so it's fine. Random one in the middle while I rerun the whole thing. But I don't remember what line this was. Okay, we're not doing this one, we're doing a different file then. Line 52. Get appropriate user ID. Request to int. Request.get if request.get else request.data. Huh. Weird one. Okay. It's really Wait, why did this number go up? Oh, it didn't. Okay. Oh, we haven't gotten the new output yet. This makes me really nervous that you can just request someone else's API tokens if you have elevated mode. I feel like this is not something that we should allow. But... Chaos Brainiac, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Can I just do this? Will mypy be happy with that? I don't really know. I'm also not really sure what mypy is doing at the end here, because I feel like it has already parsed all the files at this point. And this is the last error that always shows up. So something doing something here, but I don't know what. Wow, it almost fits on one screen. Hooray. Wait, I thought we fixed this file. Oh, this is broadcast details. This is different than whatever the other fucking one we did was. Of course. $22 errors and 13 files. Okay. We're making our way downtown. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. MyPy's slow, but seems especially slow here. I mean, part of it is Django nonsense. Part of it is that I'm running the whole fucking codebase. Yeah. Now, prompt activity, that sounds more like AI stuff, right? First day says, sorry for a stupid question, but someone explain, like I'm 5, how adding types improves things. So for instance, if I did this, just random character deletion in this particular view in a error case, which is pretty unlikely that there's a test for it. Without type checking, this would almost certainly make it to production. It'd be pretty unlikely that somebody noticed it in a code review, and it's pretty unlikely that there's test coverage for this particular thing. But with a type checker, say we save this file and we run mypy on it, it's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? That doesn't exist. And so it can give you some very easy baseline correctness coverage for things that would otherwise cause outages. Of course, takes a while. Come on. Show me the payoff, mypy. Yeah, here we go. Module has no attribute, validation, so it can help you catch silly mistakes much earlier. You can also do a lot more advanced things with it. Like you can constrain particular values to particular things and eliminate entire failure modes or classes of problems just by having your type system enforce them for you. That's a little more advanced. The more like easy selling point is like it just prevents really fucking stupid mistakes. Another one is like, I don't know if this is a good example, but let's see. You pass the wrong number of arguments to a function. It can also help you with stuff like that, or the wrong types. And even the number of arguments is useful. Is it gonna complain about too many arguments to validation error? It might not, because validation error might also take other arguments, but we'll see. Yeah, argument 2 got int expected stir none. So it can help you with stuff like that too, which is kind of nice. The other thing is, once you have this in place, it makes refactoring a lot easier because you have a lot more confidence on the things that you're changing are being correct. Like say you rename a function, mypy is going to help you out, and like you missed one of the renamed places, it's going to be like, oh, this function doesn't exist. What are you doing? Or like say you're moving an argument around, it'll be like, oh yeah, this argument's the wrong type now. Or you change the name of something, and you're like, oh well, this caller over here still passes it by name with the old name, and that name doesn't exist anymore. So it can help you a lot with that too. Yeah. I don't remember what one we were working on, so we're gonna go to this one. Oh wait, we didn't finish this one. 67. This is a little bit menial task today because I'm pretty sure all of these cases are impossible. Like like for instance, this view is required to be authenticated. So this code is never going to get hit. But doing this helps the type checker understand that user is real, and so it's easier for me to just do this rather than like faking the types here. So it's just a little trade-off there. But a little bit of useless code to make the type checker a little bit happier. In my case, types are helpful when using libraries. The editor shows signatures. Yeah, that's the other benefit, is like if you're using type completion or whatever, IntelliSense, your editor can help you out with the shapes and names and types of things. Why is this necessary here? That annotation doesn't feel like it's needed. But I feel like I wrote this line. Let's see what happens if I remove it. Oh, of course we made this mistake here. Peter, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. God, my pipe being so slow. Oh, it gave me the error from the other file. Oh no, wait, this is the file. Email type we got query set any variable has base query set organization. That's weird. Objects dot distinct. That's strange. Expression has query set any. Oh. Line 114. This has the wrong annotation. Yeah, there we go. That is our problem. So this should be query set organization. Wait, why did that need quotes? Or no? Am I gonna get punished by adding these in every place? Oh, this is different. This is list of r.organization. List organization. Also organization. Is it still going to complain because we're upcasting there from base query set to query set? It might. And then we should use base query set. Question is query set. Oh, this type has base query set. Oh. We need to import the proper type. Make sure that file is happy. And then we should be able to make sure this other file is happy. Well, this one will get fixed. This one won't. I'm going to merge conflict myself already. I can see it. Your adjacent lines. SQ says, how long in a row are you able to code for work? If I'm working on something fun, forever. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that fixes that. Oh. I'll just finish this one little part 6 hours later. Wait, it's dinner time? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe it's fine. Yeah. Cool. Still need to fix the actual problem there. Getting closer. How anonymous user? No. Wait, this can't be the right file. 134? Email type for lookup owner ID. Owner.id. Okay, well then this can't be anonymous user. That's probably gonna break something else in this file. Okay, that's the one where we're fixing it. Available to the authenticated session. That tells me we can copy paste this line. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Particularly useful for requests with a user-bound context. Wait a minute. So that's this here. This must be only in cases where so this would have to be this here, I think. This one's subtle and different though, so it'll probably get its own commit. Handle anonymous user in organization index. I have a funky one. Okay, surely I've fucked up this file. And I'm gonna look at Slack. Okay. That's fine. Cincinus. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. 104. And Overtime 774, thank you as well for the follow. What? Validate new relocation request. If relocation is not enabled and you're not an elevated user. If relocation is enabled, that doesn't happen. If you're an elevated user, it doesn't happen. We can't find a user. Needs a runtime error. Ugh. If error is not none, return error. What in the Go programming nonsense is this? I guess it makes sense-ish. Yeah, I think we can just add the same thing in here. What's this? I know this one's tricky. We did one of those ones. 187. Has elevated mode. If not has elevated mode. What line was that? I think it's the get. This here, yeah. $276 as well, which is going to be this line now. This seems really weird. Marsha, you changed your name, but now your chat plot's gonna be all fucked up. No. Marsha Fluffbun. Sorry, Marsha Fluffbun, you need at least 2 days of data. No. You have to figure out how to log into GitHub and fix your username. 2 datas? Yeah. That's true. How you doing? Hello, hello. Look up my username seems very suspicious. Slept for 3 or 4 hours, could not go back to sleep. Today's an exercise day. Nice. Nice. Like almost every day of mine is an exercise day. Although, I don't know if I'm gonna exercise today. Today might be a not so much exercise day. I don't know which ones we've done, so we're just gonna grab this one. 225? Yeah. Maybe it'll fit on one screen this time. I do it every other day, and my rest days are just me lying in bed, struggling to stay awake. Oh no. That sounds rough. Statement is unreachable. Uh-oh. Don't want to hear that. Yeah, it accesses this here and then also tries this down here. So we're just gonna move this up. Yep. 126 needs the same response equals response none. That's a new one. I have not seen that one before. Wait, accepting an invite feels like you're already logged in. Yeah. Get invite state. Is the type just wrong? User ID. If stir organization ID or slug is decimal, oh. Oh. Gross. Reagan's bunkmate Einhell. That's a wild one. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, bunkmate in hell. Oh. Yeah, I can read. Marsha, Daddy, Papa. Okay, all right. What do you do with user ID? Why is this type annotation here? The type an type annotation's right, but it's not needed. Member mapping. List.keys. Lovely. This seems weird because I feel like this can be none. Juicebox here. Yeah, you can make me sing with channel points. It's true. This has been here for years. Mashmay says, ain't there using an AI helper? Absolutely fucking not. All right, what are we singing today, Juice? You got an artist in mind? You got a song in mind? It's gotta be one that I know, though. Otherwise, we're gonna have trouble. Also, this might be our little finale because I got a meeting in 10 minutes. What are we singing? What are we singing today? While I try and figure out this nullability problem. Gotta do it in your meeting. Okay. Do this. We can do some Fall Out Boy. I have to look at the lyrics though. Why did the Google auto suggest for this give me the stupidest query ever? I definitely did not type like this. Everyone make his meeting. Why did get GRPE work? Because I have some aliases for typos. What wacky mods do you have? This. I also have this. I think I have GURP also. GURP? No, I don't. I use very few aliases, but almost all of them are typos. Alright. Hold on, let me make sure I'm in the right key first. One sec. Okay, I think I have the right key. I think we'll be fine. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? If you're a note out of key, I get my points back? No, that's not how this shit works. Yeah, the get thing is pretty funny. That was actually a suggestion by Kevin. Am I more than you've bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you want to hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. It's acapella? Of course it's acapella! Drop a heart and break a name. We're always sleeping in and sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down in an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down singing. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Fun fact, this is a real simulator of what fuck is like, but like all the time. This is so true. This is so true. This is exactly what I do all the time. Orion Lost and Mashime, thank you both for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Every day is karaoke day. Wait, I feel like there's a fun part of the song. Oh, this is like my favorite line in the entire song. Is this more than you've bargained for yet? Don't wait. How does this line go? This one, wait. You two from the closet, wishing to be the friction in your jeans. Isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be him? I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Yeah, this part's really fucking creepy. But for the longest time, I mean, this whole song, he's kind of slurring the whole thing together. So like most of the words in the song are just complete fucking nonsense. But for the longest time, I referred to this as YouTube from the closet. Even though this was like pre-YouTube. Well, not really pre-YouTube, 2005. But this is my like, I shouldn't watch YouTube in bed. I should watch YouTube from the closet. But yeah, this song is kind of, I mean, it's yeah. So actually the other day at the bar does like, it's not really trivia, but it's it's not really trivia, but it's like Family Feud sort of trivia. It's like Trivia Light. YouTube in the closet is like when I used to watch videos of girls kissing on YouTube. YouTube just has straight up softcore porn now. Like you can just search for tits and they're there. They don't like, some of them are monetized, which is crazy. What was I saying? Oh, not trivia bar. The person that runs the not trivia gets to choose the music that plays at the bar. And I kind of got this feeling that's like, this person really likes pop punk, but they don't want to just play pop punk because then everyone will just not be at the bar. And and so I just fucking asked them in the trivia response. I was like, this is my response in parentheses. Thank you for playing pop punk. I feel like you want to play more of it, but you are actually just trying to cater to the audience. And I won that night, and I came up, and she's like, "You're the emo kid," and I'm like, "Yep, it's me." And she's like, "You're absolutely right. I wish I could play 100% emo music, but I'm pretty sure everyone would leave." But then the next week, she played a little bit more emo music, and I was like, "Hell yes, hell yes." But what was it last week? I think last week she opened with Paramore. And then it was fuck, what was it? It was probably oh yeah, it was Alright Since Not Tragedies, yeah, 100%. Panic at the Disco. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of potent rationality. Oh, it's no, poison rationality. Rationality again. Yeah. Emo Night trivia sounds dope. Oh man, it would be so good. The trivia is just fucking normie trivia. It's actually really bad. Because the people that they survey must be just like the most average middle American white person, because God, they've had the same like similar question 2 weeks in a row, which is like, if you were to invite an actor to a comedy club, who would you want to see? And they picked like fucking Will Ferrell. Like, he is not the funniest actor that you can think of. And like, oh, it was just, I mean, Will Ferrell's kind of funny, but there's just so many funnier actors than Will Ferrell. But Will Ferrell was the #1 answer 2 weeks in a row. And now I'm just like, well, I'm just going to pick Will Ferrell anytime an actor comes up. The other one that actually pissed me off was the question was like, what are the most recognizable brands of candy? And in my head, I'm like, okay, there's like 3 brands of candy. It's like Mars, Hershey, and Nestle. And everything else is just like a product amongst those brands. But I'm like, there's no way that people answering this survey are that pedantic that they're going to understand that Mars is like 3/4 of the brands that they give a shit about. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to assume that the people don't know answering the survey, so I'm going to put down products of those brands. And I was right. They didn't fucking know. But if I would put Mars, like 4 out of the 5 were Mars branded candies. It's just like, okay, this is the way things go. All right, but I actually have to wrap up because I have a meeting right now. So, but I'm probably going to be doing a baking stream later today. Probably. So, if you want to join me in like 3-ish hours, we're going to be baking some stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can claim the Singer Award during Baking Stream. Co-stream on Sunday? Let's see if I can do that. I probably can. Where the fuck is my calendar? I can't remember whether I'm flying Sunday or Monday. I think I'm Monday. Yeah, I should be able to do Sunday. Hell yeah. Join you in 3 showers? Are you finishing Portal 2? Yeah. I forgot we were even playing Portal 2. But yeah, sure. I'm down to play Portal 2. ADDW says banana bread, probably pumpkin bread, because I forgot to make it during pumpkin season, and I need to utilize the can of pumpkin before it is no longer a can of pumpkin. But anyway, let me do my little spiel. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com. Just youtube.com. That's all you need to get to my channel. No, it's youtube.com/anthonywritescode, where I upload weekly educational videos. And if you missed any part of the stream, those show up on the VODs channel, Anthony Writes Code-VODs, shortly after stream. And you should join the Discord. That's where I announce my streams. And you can also hang out and have a good time. Yeah. But that is going to wrap us up for today. And we may stream baking later. Probably, maybe. Maybe, probably. But yeah. I will see you around in the future. Have a good one, chat. Peace.